Right, hi YouTubers. This is what I call a poor man's dessert, or as it's known to most people, bread and butter pudding. You will need a cup to crack the egg yolks into, not the whites, the yolks. Well, sorry, the other way around, the whites into there, because the yolks are going to go into our pan for our custard for it. You will need a bag of mixed dry fruit, vanilla essence, butter, any butter will do, and bread. You can either use slices already from a loaf that's gone stale, or if you brought a loaf that's gone stale, you can use that. Basically, you're going to have to bear with me, I'm going to have to cut this. Oh, right, here we go. Basically, I'm doing this the easy way, so I'm going to cut through, cowboy, like so. Okay, pretty stale. That's one slice, which will probably almost fit this tray. Your bread and butter puddings, if you do it the way you want. Right. Yep, they fit. That's cool. I forgot to mention we need milk. So much for me getting the ingredients out at the beginning. And we happen to have milk. You heat. Any milk you like, it can be lactose free, whatever you want. So basically now we need to make the custard. So let's get cracking. Aha, bad pun. So I'm going to try and do this without losing the yolk. Well, hey, we've got one done. Considering I normally crack it and it all goes in at once, that's bloody good for me. Failing that, there are gadgets you can now buy on eBay which will separate this for you. Like this. This should make it easier. This should now, within theory, separate the two. For those that are bad at DIY and egg cracking, I highly recommend buying one of these egg separators off of eBay. I think I got this for less than a fiver in the UK, money wise. So in the States it'll probably work out about £3, if that. Definitely the best investment you can have in the kitchen. You will need vanilla. 1, 2, and a little bit more. Right, now we need to add milk. I'm just going to eyeball this because a lot of you won't know weights and measures, or you won't want to bother with weights and measures if you want to just make it quick. And if you've got leftover custard, you can always have it with something else. So now we need to open that, and I'm going to pour a bit into the pan. As you can see, there's the 4 eggs and the vanilla essence. I'm going to go about that much because I can. Word of advice, if you're making these sort of things, get better prepared, don't you hurry. Basically I'm just going to beat that together roughly until it all looks the same. Obviously if you've got a hand beater, do it, make life easy. Right, that's all mixed together. And we're going to put that onto simmer because it will make it easier to go together, just to warm it up a little bit so you don't cut through your worktop. I like to do it nice and thick, get right up to the end, because that's me. Basically I'm going to do both sides. I don't know the out, stick it in my pan, chuck some of me dry mixed fruit in a minute. First of all I need to fill that in, so I need to butter this. So I'll quickly snap the butter on, even if it don't look it. So that can wedge it into there, like so. Stick it down, push it down hard. Right, you can go as mad or not as mad as you like, and sprinkle this in. This is just a cheap old bag of dry mixed fruit. You can pitch up to much anywhere. As you can see, I'm a bit of a pig, so I put quite a lot in. Now we're going to get on to the next one and butter it. Do the back end first, it'll probably be easier. Basically, I think the reason why I know this is poor man's pudding is because years ago, bread wasn't made so well as it is now, I don't suppose. people just used whatever leftovers they had to feed people because they didn't have a lot of money to put food on their plate or in their bellies. And I suppose it was a good way of using up scrap bread before it went mouldy. And it was no good for sandwiches or to eat like that. But by the time you've done all this and cooked it with the custard you're making, it was nice and soft. Hence, because the milky, eggy custard are probably soaked in, making it delicious. As it doesn't need to look pretty. And now, because the tin wasn't on the stove, just to try and get it to blend into the inner custard a bit better. And if I haven't made enough, I will make more. In fact, you know what, I'm going to put a bit more milk in that because I don't think that's enough by the look of it. Like I say, it's just a question of rifle on it. And that we will now pour over this. Let's try and do it so you can see it. There. Slowly pour it. Whoops, excuse the spillages. Like I say, I'm no expert. I just want to make something quick and simple to eat. Some people like to soak. Right, you can see why I use plenty of milk. It soaks it right on up. It sucks it in, drinks it like a sponge. So I can't see any milk up at the top, so I'm going to add some more. So I'm just going to pause the video.
There you go.
Right, now I'm going to put that in the oven. It's already set on a fan oven for about 225. That'll be in for about half hour. So I'm going to pause. Fresh from the oven. There's my bread and butter pudding. Not looking too bad. Obviously it swells up. I forgot that because it's cooking up the milk and the custard so it thickens. But that looks good enough to eat. Hope you enjoy. I'll quickly show the other two that are in the oven if I can. No, you can't see them in there like that, I don't think. Let's take them out. There's the other two that are in the oven. A little bit closer on the torn up one. It's not looking too bad. That's only been in about 10 minutes. Same with that one. Obviously I've had to double the silicone tray because it will just explode and go everywhere in the oven. But that first one, ouch, it's hot, be careful. Is not actually looking too bad. I hope you like. For more content, hit the bell notification. If you thought it weren't too bad or you weren't fed up with it, please give it a little tick on the, please hit the little like button. Thank you very much. Right, as you can see, this is what it looks like once it's baked. Nice. Obviously I've had quite a bit of that one because I've enjoyed it. I'll try and show you so you can see what the inside of it looks like. Lovely. Considering I didn't do very many layers, I think that's pretty good. For a bodge and scarpa, nice pudding. Well, hopefully you liked it. If you like to press the notification button, I'll let you know when I release more videos. Please like and subscribe and feel free